I grew up in the world of metal and punk, in which I still do love. I do feel the need to finally see what the rest of the world has to offer. My name is Aaron, and I grew up as a metalhead. Welcome back, everybody. Wanted to get in a song as well, and I figured last week we did V. We've done RM recently. We've done, obviously, Suga. A couple others. So I think it's time to go back to some J-Hope. We're doing more. Let's check it out.
Yeah, I'm thirsty. 필요하게 to be surfing. 난 몸만 난 물고기. Suck out the music. 이니 미니 마니 모. 춤추는 아기 flow. Keep my passion, I gotta go. I'm still 99. 11년 전도 각종 내 형광 밑줄은 백범의 미학봉. 끝이 없는 학습 부딪히고 넘어지면 나오는 작품. 이 붙이서도 make it move, make it mine, make it right, 또 누군가의 every sign. 그게 너의 손에 반, 삶의 이유, 삶의 나, 원동력을 carry on. Bring it up. I'm doing it up. 실세 없이 즉행밍만 mix that fit bag want to get back 뭐든 달게 먹는 kitden 내겐 sweet tag 상호관계 좀 유익해 기름 drip해 줌에 drive해 또난 비트 던질 주의해 난 부주의해 sweet babe 멋진 rim맨 제게 속 달리 띵다 살아 숨 쉬는 것 같아 Bring it up I'm doing it up 필요하게 to be surfing 난 물만 난 물고기 Suck out the music 이니 미니 마니 모 춤추는 아기 flow Keep my passion, I gotta go I'm still 99
Interesting. Huh. Thinking outside the box. Okay. So when it comes to this kind of stuff, right? Obviously, I have to admit, generally, rap is not my favorite, but for some reason, BTS really makes me just really like their rap. But so this might be, again, referentialism. Apparently, is just my bag. To me, when I was listening to this, it kind of felt like what would happen if you gave like the Gorillaz and Linkin Park and they had like a kid. And when I say Linkin Park, I'm talking about like the old school, like Hybrid Theory EP, like we're talking old school. So anyway, reference to like there back when they put out like their first EP, there's like the original version of High Voltage. That's kind of the vibes that it gave me with like some hint of the Gorillaz, and I really like that. It's pretty cool. And honestly, one thing that I think is always kind of interesting doing anything with J-Hope is like we watch a lot of like the videos, you know, a lot of like the BTS run BTS stuff, and he's always like such a sweet, like happy guy, and like everything that he does, it just kind of makes you smile. But when you see him in situations like this, it's interesting to kind of see a little bit of that like other side of him, you know what I'm saying? And I kind of have to say that it makes me kind of appreciate this even a little bit more. Like this to me is just really, really kind of cool to kind of see this opposite version almost, you know?
그게 너의 손에 반 삶의 이유 삶의 나 운동력을 carry on Bring it up I'm doing it up
Oh, I love that. It actually like gives me this feeling of that I had from like when I was like 17 and I was listening to a lot more music like this, maybe even earlier, maybe like 15 or 16 years old, and I was listening to more, I would like to say kind of like this futuristic dystopian rock rap kind of stuff. It's interesting. But obviously I think the greatest part about it is that it's his own style, you know? And honestly, I really, really just enjoy the song. There's actually quite a bit that could really, really, I could like, I don't know, there's a lot behind this song. I think the interesting thing is kind of talking about a little bit about that work ethic and kind of talking about how like there's always and you know, in a sense, like I think that that's something that comes from truly creative people, is this feeling of when you, it's almost like there's that like when you achieve your, see there's a difference between having success and achieving your goal. Sure, sometimes you can have those coincide, right? But like when you achieve your goal and it's not enough, you want to keep pushing, and this to me is kind of what it felt like, you know. And I think that's kind of an interesting way to kind of put this, just because like I think that there's just that always need to want to see how far you can push yourself, and I think that's kind of more or less what I was getting when I was listening to the song, reading the lyrics, just very good. But honestly, this might be my favorite thing that I've heard from J-Hope, and that's saying a little bit because we've unintentionally and intentionally have heard a lot of his music, whether through MVs or through full concerts. But anyway, let me know what y'all think about this song, and we'll talk about this in the comments down below, shall we? Okay, that sounds like a plan. We'll see you next time. J-Hope, you madman!